Boom, boom, boom. Looks like I'm live. Still don't have the reflection taken care of. I'm in this course, the FTP Conscious Business Accelerator. It's a online course. Some just a massive amount of people that are on it with these YouTube creators, these coaches, these people that are just out there doing things. And today's module is on it's constant, committed, imperfect action. Um, One of the things that's been holding me back, one of the things, not necessarily the thing, but definitely a major factor is like I've been struggling with like what platform to get on, how to get on it, how to edit it. Do I record a message and then put it on, or do I just go for it? And in today's spirit of the course, like I'm just getting on and I'm going for it. It's 3:24 my time. A lot of my people are going to be at work, aren't going to be able to be on right now. Um, and that's okay. Like I'm doing a thing. I'm creating some shifts. I'm creating some change. Um, I'm still, if you find this, or when you find this, if you've gotten to this point and like you're looking at creating some content, creating some coaching, I've been talking about some cooperatives. I'd like to learn more about how cooperatives work. I have this dream and this vision of coming out with a cooperative organization that would be able to support small businesses, and that would be able to support business administrators, that have struggled, that maybe haven't always worked for organizations that honored and respected who they are. Um, a couple of big things that like I need some income. Um, I happen to have a skill that I can repair and fix commercial cooking equipment, and unfortunately, I haven't taken the best care of my body, and my knees hurt, my back hurts, I and it's not as easy to get up and down off of these floors as it was one day. I'm going to continue to do that. I'm going to continue to service restaurants in my community, and I'm going to continue to look for opportunities to connect with people. I'm going to continue to look for opportunities that I can use the skills that I've developed, that I can use this voice, this energy, this love that emanates from me. And like, and I imagine for a lot of you out there, for many of you out there that are like looking at me and like, what are my motives? What's my, and my motive is to live in a more peaceful, loving world with more fulfillment, with allocation of resources in a more equitable manner. Like we have so many resources on the face of this earth these days, and there's so much talent out there. Like I'm in awe of the people that I get to run into and rub shoulders with, it at the skills and abilities that you all out there have developed. And like I'm curious, like what are your skills? What have you developed? What do you have going on? What could I support you in? A buddy Charlie and I, we met in this course, and he lives in Sweden, so there's a 7 hour time difference. So it's interesting lining up. The other morning we recorded a, a call together, and it was 3 o'clock in the morning here when we started. I was just fired up and excited, and we were visiting on Messenger, and we were talking about doing a thing. And he's like, "Well, when do you want to do it?" And I'm like, "Do you have the bandwidth now?" It's 10 o'clock in the morning his time, and we got on and we recorded a conversation. It was our first conversation where we'd seen and heard each other. We'd messaged and text back and forth, and like those are the kinds of things that I'm looking at doing. I'm looking at peeling off some time from this time book that I have, and sharing some time with some people. And maybe that person is you. You're the person that's watching right now where you're sitting. um they, it, let's connect, let's have a conversation, let's see how we can support each other. um yeah, there's just there's so much potential and so many possibilities, and today's is just to do a thing, right? Like I have intention on getting more effective at like editing and like when is the proper time to go on, and how do I do a title, and how do I connect with, and today I'm going with just doing the damn thing. So, um, I'll put some connect information down below maybe here so that we can connect. Um, I really believe that we're on a precipice as humanity for some pretty incredible evolutionary developments here, and some of it's going to require us to get out of our comfort zones, and it's going to require for us to be vulnerable and to trust each other and to show up and love each other, and I'm committed to being vulnerable, to be loving, to to showing up and to doing things. And like, I have ideas, and I have schemes, and I have, these things that I think would just revolutionize the human experience, and maybe they will, and like maybe they won't. um what does occur to me is, like, if I don't show up and I don't do a thing, though, like, they're going to continue to be the thing that I talk to people about now in the coffee shop that I used to talk to people about on the bar stool. I had kind of a pseudo mentor. This guy that was fairly well to do in finances and business, that liked his Budweiser and liked my mom, and they hung out. And I can remember being 21, 22 years old, sitting with him and like sharing these aspirations and inspirations that I had, these things that I wanted to do to help humanity. And he's like, well, why are you sitting here drinking beers with us then? And at the time, I remember thinking, oh, God, what an asshole. And, now here I am, 46 years old, living up on the side of a mountain. I've got a beautiful life. I really do. And like, I've got skills, and I believe I can be more effective with my time here. Like, I'm going to continue to grow, to learn, to stretch, to see what it is that I can do to show up more effectively and assist more of you out there. And like, please, if you have any tingling of inkling or anything of, you know, connecting with me, let's make it happen. Like, I would love to hold space for you, to acknowledge you, to honor you, to see what resources we can put into place and assist you in making some stuff happen. Like, I I would love an opportunity to love on you a little bit. Um, so namaste. Have the day that you want. I mm.